me out! Let me out! I'm innocent! I didn't do it! It wasn't me! Let me out of this hellhole! So where are we now? We are on game stage 36,600. So we're at a very high game stage. Wow, it's already starting. What are you doing here? You didn't even start all the traps. Alright, let's better start up the traps here. Bang. So we are at the best Horde base ever that I built. And I thought, let me show you how it holds up in a Horde battle. So I'm standing here in the middle, and if you're curious about how it's built, then check out the next video that I'll be putting out tomorrow. And by tomorrow, it's only if you actually happen to be watching this, well, today. If you're watching it after today, then it will not be tomorrow, it'll already be out there. So I decided that I would build a Horde base that is my preference, that has blade traps, it's got dart traps, it's got electric fences, and it's got shotgun turrets. And I also put in a couple of auto turrets just for good measure. And it works pretty good. So I'm standing here in this kind of kill box that is basically iron bars all around, which is a good place to snipe. I have a fall trap, which is my simple fall trap in case they actually happen to break through, which they probably don't. Then they'll still fall down, and there's more shotgun turrets down there, which would kill them. So up here is a pretty good place to stand. Yep, he's dead. It's got iron bars. Of course, I put in some light. You always need to have lights. So you can stand up here to fight. If zombies run in, which they will, they'll get fried by the electric fences. There's blade traps. There's shotgun turrets. So you see here, it's not using too much ammo. It's using some. You don't necessarily have to have them, but you know, this is a max game stage Horde, so there will be a lot of radiator, a lot of feral and everything. And it probably could handle itself, actually. I think that if I just stand here and do nothing, it would probably be pretty good. So we're now 1 hour in, and well, everything seems to be working pretty well. I am playing with 8 concurrent zombies right now, which is not too bad. Let me see if I turn off the... not this one. If I turn off the shotgun turrets, let's do that here. Let's make sure I get them off here as well. And you should see that the dart traps and everything should do a pretty good job still, if they actually bother to run up. Now, of course, you can stand there and just snipe. And you'll have the crawlers. Crawlers are always a bit of a pain because they can walk under tripwires and everything. See, darts take him out. I turn off the blade traps as well. And they'll do a little bit of damage before the dart traps take them out. And of course the electric fences. What happened to all the zombies? The wave is over. Yes, I'm done. No, I don't think I'm done. I'm sure they'll be coming. Here they come. I have a dual layers of... Ooh, okay. Let's see if he comes in. I have dual layers of the poles as well. So I think that probably the darts will be able to take care of him. Normally they do. We'll see. You see the electric fence just stuns him, and then the darts take him out. With just 8 concurrent, see, in this case, oh, he walked up. Okay, sometimes they stand behind, and that's where you have to help out yourself, because they could stand behind and hit at the poles without triggering the tripwires. And that's one good reason that you have to be here to make sure that you take care of them, because it's a little bit hard to guard against that. There's another one coming in. I see not a big problem. So this is with basically 8 concurrent zombies. Right, and you see, not a big issue, right? Right, even without your shotgun turrets, this is a piece of cake, right? They will run up, the dart traps take care of them. And it is max game stage. You will never find a more difficult horde than this at 8 concurrent. And I think that 8 concurrent is the really where the tricky bit is. So what I'm going to do, let's see if it will take, yep, it should take him out. Of course, it's a good place to just headshot if you want to as well, you know. Bam. That'll take care of him. So what I'm going to do, I've been there now 2 hours. With one of them, I think, turn off the blade traps and the shotgun turrets. Not an issue. It really works very well. So I'm going to restart this, and I'm going to bump up the concurrent zombies to, let's say, about 32, which should be a lot more interesting. So I just hold on your hat here. Bam. All right. Oh. Nope, stop doing that. Re-aim a little bit higher. Don't shoot at these ones. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm back here with 32 concurrent zombies, and that's going to put a lot more pressure on it. And again, it is max game stage. Game stage 36,600. You're not going to see that normally, but let's turn on the blade traps and everything, and we'll see what happens here. We'll see where they come from. Hello. Oh, here they come. All right. See some radiator here. Let's go down. This is a pretty good place to stand. This is with 32 concurrent ones, so it's a lot more than you normally see. Normally it's 8. And I think that 32 should be pretty good as well. I'm gonna see if I don't do any attacking here, how it goes. Now what you're gonna see is that, oh, I got the wind knocked out of me. I wonder if I probably got hit by the shotgun turrets. Yep. They're shooting so much from all the sides that the shotgun turrets even are hitting me. Oh, reload. And one problem that you have to take into account is that once you have it so high, is that while the base can handle it, the blade traps will take a lot of damage from simply wasting the zombies, especially the radiator cops. If there's any radiator cops, they will take a lot of damage. Let's see if I can. Bam, bam, bam. So you see they're standing here, and they are attacking the bars, and that's why you're standing up here is a pretty good place, because you can take care of them. And we'll see if he's going to explode. No, I think he's dead. Yep, he did explode. Let's see if we can. Oh, yeah. So that's usually what happens when we have way too many. You can't clear them. The cops will explode, and if they explode, well, they'll take out the blade traps. And the blade traps are there to do a lot of damage, but you know, we should be alright. That's one of the downsides of the blade traps. I wish that there was a way to upgrade them to, say, you know, steel blades or something, because the 1500 health points that they have is simply not enough. Oh, another blow up. It's alright. Everything is going pretty well. So standing back here with a sniper is pretty good. Oh, wow, they're really shooting it. And of course you can use exploding balls, also good to take out anything, especially if there's groups of them. Bam. You probably don't want to use Molotovs because, well, wow. Oh, I know what's happening. It's these ones. Let's unlock the ammo of these ones. No, it's not these ones. Something is shooting at me and it's not me. I think it's these shotguns are shooting all the way and hitting me. One of the downside when you have so many zombies, the shotguns are just firing like crazy. Just look at this massacre. All these one coming. So we're now, okay, 90 minutes in. And sure, I'm using up some shotgun shells, but it is a max game stage fight. Normally, the problem is not the normal zombies because they don't have enough hit points to really do a lot of damage. Usually the problem is the radiated ones. And especially the radiated cops. Because the radiated cops do a lot of damage when they beat on things. And when they explode, they do even more damage. And because they heal, unless you do enough damage to kill them early, they will explode and then they'll continue to do damage. Oh. So let's see here. Nope. See, they still haven't gotten through. I'll just stand back here, do some sniping. See, if you look at the blade traps here, they're taking a fair bit of damage because they're really being used so much. These blade traps are gone. These ones are okay. Let's see if I can do some repairs. Yep, let's repair these ones. These are good. All these cops. Yep, exploded again. See, the walls and everything will take some damage, but usually it's not too bad because it's all, I've put everything as steel. I have double bars. Yep. So even if they take some damage, it's like, eh, who cares? Bam! And just standing in here. I'm hoping actually that they're going to break through so we can see how it is when they fall down, but I'm not sure where they will do that. Let's see. It is going to be a pretty long horde though. And there are... Nope. So you see here that they're coming predominantly from these sides. Yes. And if I stand further up ahead, this one, this shotgun turret, and this shotgun turret is actually hitting me because of the angle that it's shooting at. But if I stand here in the middle, I don't have that issue. Come on, knock through. Yes, explode. Yes, good. If nothing else, it's good experience. And the repair shouldn't really be that bad either. I mean, you have to repair obviously the steel. But I think most of the issue is that you have to, you know, replace the blade traps. You have to update and refill the dart traps. And of course the shotgun turrets. But beyond that, you know, it is pretty easy. You have the only places that is not really defended is the turrets. Oh, sorry, the towers. Because if they get stuck on the outside, they could do some damage there, but usually they don't. But you see this one in there is taking enough damage. Sometimes there will be a blowback of when cops explode from the outside. Let's see if I can... Okay. They will explode around and this will take some damage. And one of these, and one of this. And you see it's not really working because it's sparking. Actually, it might be still, but it's taking some damage. But the rest of the base is doing just fine. The dart traps are working, as you hear, when they come up. Of course, the shotgun turrets are working very well. But remember, this is with 32 concurrent zombies, so if you just had 8 like I just had now, you probably don't even need the shotgun turrets to be running, simply because they can't put enough pressure on you while this is happening. You notice I take more damage from my own shotgun turrets than I do from anything else. Let's go up here. If you want to avoid all the damage by the shotgun turrets, you can just stand up here. Oh. It works pretty well as well because you can snipe. Of course, the downside is that there will be damage taken to the bars that you would have to repair. You can stand here, also pretty okay. Let's see if they're gonna get through. Nope. I mean, if you look at the steel bars, they've taken some damage, but it's really not too bad. I mean, if I hide here, I'm pretty sure that the whole horde would just melt. Oh, they come over here because they want to say hello. One way to spread out the zombies is just to move around here. You see, if I move over here, they tend to come over here instead. You get a good headshot angle as well. And they just get melted by the dart traps and the blade traps. Oh, and of course sometimes they explode and take out, unfortunately. See if I can repair through the gap here. Yep. This one. Repair. This one is fine. Let's go see this one. Oh, this one will be taken out. They are pretty fragile, unfortunately. So that's one thing I really wish you could do. Upgrade things to steel bars instead of iron bars. Upgrade it to steel blade traps instead of just the iron that they are now. See if I can stand here. Yep. All those shotgun turrets. I also put in place that you can go here and, you know, if you want to reload the shotgun turrets, you could do that from the side here. That worked pretty well. And maybe I should show what it looks like if they fall down. So let me see here. Let me cheat a little bit. So if I do this. Just need to take out these poles. Okay, so I think that should, if I take out this one as well. Yes, I think that should allow them to go through. Oh, almost. This one, okay. That should allow them to run down. Let me take off some of these ones. Stop. Let's not shut off the light, but let's shut off some of the shotgun turrets. And let's see how things go with those one turned off. Alright. Okay, so I want to take this out as well. Give them some more space to run through. Yep. Alright, so let's say they break through. Okay. They break through. And you're here instead, right? And then they'll run down and they'll still die down there. See, they get buzzed by the electricity, so that's why they're walking here instead of running. Okay, let's get rid of some of these ones here. And run down, yes. Yes. Oh, okay. More of them taken out. Okay. Yes, you can take out this one, almost. Probably won't though. See, even if they run down here, you will see that the shotgun turrets down here will take care of them. And if nothing else, you could just stand here and snipe. And I think that if I hadn't turned everything off, there's no way that they would be able to get down. Because they won't break through these dual layers off. Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? So it works pretty well. I mean, I've gone through the whole night now, turning things off, and you know there are some that are making it down. A lot of loot down there. It actually went down. Maybe I should do that. Okay, let me see if I do that. So we can get down without dying. Yes. Okay, let me go all the way down here and we'll see. Yes. See, this is where you do your looting. If they fall down, of course now since they only have a small hole coming through, because I sort of opened up myself, then you know there's not going to be that many of them coming down, but there will be some. A lot of them are probably still up there beating on the walls, but it's a good place to come down here and do some looting. Wow, that's a lot of dogs that ran in. Up here, you see them coming. You see they get just massacred. And here's another cop coming down. And the shotgun turrets down here are massacring them. So again, this is just a fallback in case things go wrong at the top. Not that normally it will. Because, as you notice, between all the traps, the shotgun turrets and everything, it's very rare that they break through. And I would actually, like you saw, I had to break it myself. And let's do this. Let's turn things back on to clear up this one and this one. Yep, just clear up everything. And we're gonna have a quick look around to see what the damage was. What happened to him? Okay, he blew himself up. And oh. It's already 4. Why are you still coming? He's a straggler. Oh, he's stuck. That's no wonder he's stuck behind the tree. Okay. These are still firing. That's interesting. Probably bugged out. Turn off. And they're firing even without any power. Now that's even more interesting. Talk about being bugged out. I wonder if they use... no longer. is really interesting. So you see which one is firing here. This one, I think, right? No, he's not even. Oh, he is. The funny thing is, oh, okay. I think that's about it. Oh, he's probably firing at something that is stuck. Oh. Sometimes, as you notice, okay, that's what happens. You'll see here that there is a, it says zombie stuck here. Sometimes the game just bugs out. So let's go up here. Let's do a kill all. And let's have a look here. You see there's some damage here. Especially after I started shooting and destroying things. But they do some damage to here when you have so many of them, because whatever you're doing you won't be able to defend fast enough from all the sides with 32. So they will do some damage. Of course, I took things out here. Most of the damage is actually from the explosions. One of the good things about using sod here is that it doesn't really take that much damage from explosions, whereas concrete obviously takes a lot more. It takes the full amount. You see here some damage here. A little bit on the back, you know, sometimes they do get stuck here or they explode here, and you'll see they'll take out some of it. But again, this is with 32. Here's not too bad. This one is, yeah, some damage, but pretty okay. And this is probably the worst side. Probably came the most of the cops as well. Took out the blade traps and some here. And of course you could double up, do a lot more of concrete underneath as well. I didn't do that in this case. Here some damage as well. You know, one broken. This is where I busted open the thingy. And well, not too bad, right? And this is, you know, remember this is a max game stage with 32 concurrent zombies, and it still holds up very well. I potentially could do 64, just that it becomes a problem to record and play it because it puts such a strain on the CPU. But yeah, this is it, and well, check out the next video and you'll see how I actually built this. And this is probably one of my favorite designs for having a really good Blood Moon Horde base. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link below.